You whooped me pretty good. Chris Demise, you beat me down pretty good. My son said to me the next time we had to wrestle, he said, Daddy, stay home. I don't want Chris Demise to beat you up again.
No, there ain't that ain't gonna happen.
My wife said to me, Roger, leave it alone. Just let it go.
Boo.
Man, I don't think I can do that.
Yeah.
So we got those three options. Do we fine him, do we suspend him, or do we fire him? Or actually, is there a fourth option? There's a fourth option. By God, Chris Demise, look at me. There's a fourth option. Win, lose, or draw doesn't matter to me, Chris Demise, because there is a fourth option. And I think we all know what it is. Roger Ruffin needs to stand up. To my son, I want you to learn from this. Sometimes when you're down, you gotta stand up. To my wife, sometimes you can't let things go. I'm old, I'm grouchy, and Chris Demise, I'm gonna take it out on you because I'm gonna beat your ass. Chris Demise, you can laugh about it, you can think I'm out of my mind, because I am out of my mind, Chris Demise. And I'm gonna take it out on you on April the 4th at Fight for the Future. 20 years from now, Chris Demise, you will think back to April the 4th, 2026, because an old man taught you a lesson. And Chris, a lesson on April the 4th is one thing. Always remember that Roger Ruffin is the man.
Saturday night, the NWF is at the VFW Post 1042 in Elmwood Place, Ohio for the 8th annual anniversary event of the Future Stars. It is Fight for the Future. On that night, you're going to see in tag team action the Warlock and Jack McGinnis representing MCE as they take on the team of Harry Hartman and Remy. You're also going to see in tag team action the Axis of Power, Axel Thorne and Jack Phoenix as they take on the team of Beans and Bones. Just signed for this Saturday a huge 6-man tag team match. One half of the NWF Tag Team Champions, Crazy Carl, teams up with Pompano Joe and the Tri-State Champion Dakota Wolf to take on the team of Manjai, Jaeger Wood, and Joe Pro James. Plus, you're going to see in Women's Revolution action the Neon Dream, Riley Matthews, as she goes one-on-one with Safari Hawkins. It's going to be a first time ever for the NWF as we see James Cross face El Nino in a Lucha Rules match. In singles action, the Lariat Luke Larson faces off against yours truly, Denver Drake. It's going to be a tag team match, and it's going to be 2 out of 3 falls. The Gruesome Twosome, Creek Costello and Johnny Sisko face AJ Vest and Beck Reeves. Max Steel goes one-on-one with the one-man army Gunnar Graves, and it is going to be a tables match in a turn of events we never saw happening here at the NWF. The so-called genuine tri-state champion Chris Demise faces the NWF CEO and owner, the man, Roger Ruffin. And in the main event for the NWF Unified Championship, undeniable Noah Gabriel defends against the 2026 Future Star Rumble winner, the Daredevil, Pennsylvania Smith. Make plans to join the NWF this Saturday night at the VFW Post 1042 in Elmwood Place, Ohio. Doors open up at 6 p.m. Bell time is 7 p.m. and there's still time to get tickets online right now at NWFWrestling.com. Make sure you join us this Saturday, April 4th for Fight for the Future.
I got a message for Roger Ruffin.
You do? Tell him.
We need to go look for him.
All right.
Come on. Cameraman, come on. Jack, come on. Wait a minute. Psycho Sam Cody, one half of the Kansas Outlaws. Roger Ruffin's best friend of how long? 40 years? 40 years? Well, I got a message for Roger Ruffin.
Damn hands off of me.
Well, I got a message for Roger Ruffin. Tell him that we're looking for him and he's in trouble when we find him. Come on, Jack.
You guys are the one that's in trouble.
More like 2.5. Let's see what El Nino has in store to put James Cross away.
Can he finish it out?
James Cross with the fight.
Looking for a suplex. Oh, wait a minute. Wow! El Nino turning that one around.
Got him with that jawbreaker. Oh, he's going for the pants.
Pants. Cross going for the mask.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
my goodness.
That was very close. Oh,
It looks like he turned his mask around, warped Nino's vision. He had no idea that kick was coming. And that's it, Remy.
that roundhouse kick finishes him off.
James Cross!
All that nonsense about rules earlier, you don't even believe that, do you?
Yeah, get that in there.
You don't play by the rules. You don't play by any rules. What do you say? You and me have a match never before seen on American soil. Since 1873, of course. What do you say? James Cross, El Nino, Lucha Rules. What do you say? What do you say? Lucha Rules, you're on. I'll see you April 4th. It's gonna be Lucha.
Ladies and gentlemen, Fight for the Future is a night that is synonymous with James Cross. I have had some of my most iconic matches. I've had I Quit matches. I have had 21 minutes in a steel cage. But this Fight for the Future, I'm in a Lucha Rules match. And I've been looking around and actually finding what a Lucha Rules match is a shockingly difficult thing. Apparently, the last one of these matches to happen on American soil happened in 1873 when Grande Americano wrestled Al Dente for the right to shear sheep on the side of a hill. And unsurprisingly, finding the rules of that match just a little bit difficult. So I don't know what we're about to get into. I don't know what we're going to see, but I do know one thing. There is not a single match in professional wrestling where El Nino will beat James Cross. So Fight for the Future, whatever's going to happen is going to happen, but I assure you of one thing. James Cross reigns on high.
James Cross, you think you're special. You do, because I can see it in your eye. The way you don't think that the rules apply to a guy like you, a king among men, a god among kings, but we both know you're just a guy. Rules apply just the same. So come this Saturday, it's you and me in a first time ever matchup. Lucha rules. We're even in the playing field for you and I. Now I know what you're thinking. What exactly are lucha rules? Well, let me explain them to you. And that, my friend, is Lucha Rules.
Have you ever wanted to become a professional wrestler? Well, this is the place. This is Bone Crushers. Do you have the desire? Do you have what it takes to become a professional wrestler? Well, this is the place. 6105 Vine Street. Our staff of coaches have over 100 years of experience, and we will guide you and make your career path in professional wrestling. This is where it happens, Tuesdays and Thursdays from 6 to 8. This is Bone Crushers!
Beck Reeves now up to the top rope here. Johnny Cisco still reeling. Oh, there we go. Oh, come on. He pulled him down by his hair right there.
I didn't see the hair pulling. What are you talking about?
I don't think the referee saw it either, unfortunately. Insane tornado DDT.
It's over.
Unfortunately, not enough energy to go for the cover there. Both men on the ground. Cisco outside the ring. What's he got in his hand there? Is that a mallet?
Give it to me now. Teach him a lesson. And there you go, Cisco.
I cannot believe this. Teresa distracted. Distracted referee does not see that low blow, giving Cisco the win. And your winner. You're right. It's Cisco's fault.
Johnny
Disgraceful.
Cisco!
Cisco, as you know, on April 4th at Elmwood Place, we've got the investigators, Beck Reeves, AJ Vest. What do you think about that, huh?
I think one thing. We've proven time and time again that we are better than both of them. And this time, we've got one more chance. 2 out of 3 falls. That's one for each of you boys.
Can you fellas count that high, huh? 1, 2, 3. But it's not going to matter. The Gruesome Twosome are picking up a quick 2-0 dub, and we're riding right out of Elmwood Place with a big fat dub.
You know, Beck, since the Gruesome Twosome joined the NWF, they've become, well, a bit more than just a thorn in our sides. You see, they've tried to take us to task time and time again, use the numbers game to their advantage, beat down the 2 of us when only 1 of us are in the picture. But now, at the VFW, we're back to full strength, Beck Reeves and AJ Vest, and we got to beat the Gruesome Twosome not just once, but twice in a 2 out of 3 falls match.
And last time I checked, you and I have under our resume that we've beaten them before.
Yes, we have.
And I know we can do it again. And in fact, just 2 out of 3 falls match, I'm going to find out a way. I'm going to do some investigating for sure on how we can beat them 3 times out of 3. Because I know we're that good. And I know that you guys can't beat us without a little bit of cheating, huh? Well, April 4th, AJ Vest, Beck Reeves, case closed.
Double.
Mark your calendars, ladies and gentlemen, because the NWF is on the road. This Saturday night, we are at the VFW Post 1042 in Elmwood Place, Ohio for Fight for the future. And then the following weekend, we have a triple shot weekend. Friday, April 10th, we return to the Bethel Tate Middle School in Bethel, Ohio. Saturday, April 11th, we are at MVP Athletics in Fairfield, Ohio. And then that Sunday afternoon, April 12th, we are at the NKY Bargain Outlet in Covington, Kentucky for Rumble Sunday with a special start time of 4:30 p.m. And then Saturday, May the 30th, we make our return to the Mount Orab Sports Complex in Mount Orab, Ohio. Ladies and gentlemen, you can get your tickets online right now for nearly all of those events at NWFWrestling.com.
Pennsylvania Smith, I want you to soak this in. I want you to take a good, long look because this is as close to the Unified Championship as you're ever going to get. Pennsylvania Smith, your entire career, you've been chasing, trying to grab that proverbial brass ring just in crash and burn like a daredevil would. Sure, you may have stolen the show at Summer Sizzler in that Ultimate Ladder match. Sure, you might have barely survived Halloween Massacre match, but none of that holds a candle to when you step inside the ring with undeniable Noah Gabriel at Fight for the Future on April 4th at the VFW Hall in Elmwood Place, Ohio. Pennsylvania Smith, you can jump off of ladders, you can go through tables, but I swear all that pain will be nothing to what I do to you at Fight for the Future. I will do anything to make sure that I stay the greatest unified champion of all time. As God is my witness, Pennsylvania Smith, I will be unified champion walking out of April 4th. And that's not arrogance, it's not even confidence, it's not even pure dumb luck or divine intervention. Pennsylvania Smith, it's just simply undeniable.
Five years ago was when I took my first step into Bone Crushers and decided I was going to be a professional wrestler. And those 5 years have led up to this Saturday at Fight for the Future, where I take on you, Noah Gabriel, for the Unified Championship. Now, Noah, you may be wondering why I am who I am. Because, you know, those 5 years ago, I decided I was going to accomplish my dreams at any cost. At any cost. What does any cost mean? It means high risk, high reward, no matter the stakes, going out and getting the job done. You may say the Ultimate Ladder match at Sizzler doesn't matter. You may say I barely survived Halloween Massacre. But you know, whether I'm a mainstay or a cockroach, I will be the last one standing tall at Fight for the Future this Saturday. And Noah, you know what that is? That's undeniable!
Pennsylvania Smith calling for the cannonball. Oh! Just in the nick of time, Noah Gabriel saving Luke Larson. Got Pennsylvania Smith hung up.
He's got him in position for the lariat.
Oh,
he stops right in his tracks just in the nick of time.
Oh no!
Drop kick to the back of the head finds itself. Face first goes Luke Larson.
Luke Larson there with the eagle eye, able to stop on a dime, and the boy is hitting.
Looking to get things here with the swanton.
He's trying to finish him.
And it connects.
Hit it. Pennsylvania Smith has outsmarted these two and just won this matchup.
Picks up the win.
Here are your winners, Pennsylvania Smith and Denver Drake. Hidden Heat.
And holy Molinaro, the unified champion Noah Gabriel versus Jack Pennsylvania Smith after the match. Pennsylvania Smith, though, fighting back, and these two are in a brawl. And folks, this is a preview for what we'll see in the main event at Fight for the Future in 2 weeks on April the 4th. We'll be at the VFW Hall in Elmwood Place, Ohio. It'll be Noah Gabriel defending the unified championship against that man in the ring, Pennsylvania Smith. Will that be the night we see Pennsylvania Smith finally become the new unified champion?